And so police officers, military of the United States Coast Guard, firefighters, doctors, teachers, FBI, CIA, do you have to honor people that have been caught for rape and mutilation, not only of, their friends and neighbors and, their own people? No. See, it's called the dishonorable discharge. And so, or, public ridicule for their crimes that they live in denial. So, Tom Thurston, Jim Riley, Joe Zillick, Harry Race, Bernard LaChance, DJ Dick, Alita Quinlan, Steve Jones, Elton Anderson, Don Wiley, Jim Hall, Bill Duvall, 1961 Amphibious Baseman, Bitted Bat 4, Blue Boy Boxes, GPS Paso Robo, Rapist Night, and Ellery's Charles T. Ellery's, we already proved Ellery's one that ruined it, and also Bernard LaChance, E. Lilla Freeman. And so they run the Carney Show, and Pearlie does ghetto life in the country and western, Karen Faust, Stan Faust, Brian Faust, Steve Faust, so on and so forth, right? And then we got Red Randy, Red Gordon, everybody, the group that participates in their little thing there. So they get to be publicly humiliated and ridiculed because, see, the military and the police officers don't have to follow the orders of the group of you. It's this big Carney Show. So the last 4 or 5 years, they run a torture session in denial. But guess what? They've done this before, and then they cover it up to see how many times. See, Roble Knight, you and your group and Bernard prove that it's you because you guys like to watch it and you're entertained by it. So either way, even though you guys are doing it and nobody sees it kind of thing, but you're still doing it, you're still pedophile, hillbilly, hick rapists. Okay? The Roble Knight sneaks around, steals shit with Dave, so on and so forth. So they don't have to follow you guys' stuff. Okay? But it proves the group of you are a military operation failure, failures at life, failures at everything, because you guys got to keep doing it. So public humiliation and ridicule, and like I said, the whispering faggot of Fairmount Joe, Fairmount Cemetery, Marktown Geico Joe, and since it's Pearlie de Quinlans and the Fowlers, Jordan Fowler, the racist team, and then we got the White Beardy, the whispering faggot of Fairmount, the Bitted Bat 4, the comic book boy, the Tomb Raider boy, the Blue Room Rapist, the Barnyard Rapist, the Chair Rapist, the Team Bedbugs, all the stuff that Charles Ellery did, the Crab Louse stuff, all that crap, they're made up shit. And they're harassment of Bailey Kadir, King Beswick, and me, the Schwartzes, the Buellers. See, it's the same family of lies because they're spoiled and rich. And since they think they own the earth, football, the baseball, Harry Race, like I said, it starts in Jamaica Street, Beacon Street. So we put them on public ridicule and pretty much military disgrace duty of themselves and dishonor for the rest of their life. Like I said, Bernard de la Carney, you got that, but you're no leader of LA or anything. Bloods Chrysalis 13, the Kings, you make it even easier. Get it? And then make it even easier to be, you guys, they don't have to follow what you guys say to do. If the military runs a better and cleaner way, you guys want to force the solution, but you guys don't want to do it. So like I said, they can, Red Randy and all their team, Bernard, you guys can run around and pretend with your inbred hillbillies and put yourselves in your own shit stockpile because you like it and pretend that you're heroes when you're not. And then, like I said, ladies and gentlemen of the earth, you grab their medical information, blood tests, and find ways to cure yourselves of the problems they create and then avoid them. And then mark little places where the barnyard rapists are and their hiding spots, and then, tell all your friends how to avoid it. And then just, that'll be Red Randy's Oregon Trail and Joe's Oregon Trail. But it seems to me, Joe Zillig, Ellery's, Charles Ellery, Roble Knight, you're rapist trash, child rapist trash. So there you go. Then they can be dishonorably discharged and they can pretend that they won war, and that was their excuse to justify it in the video game. And that's all it'll ever be. But they've done this before, and that's why nothing works, because they're Team Idiot. And they run back and forth between the border and hide and make up shit and talk about how it's freedom. Team shit stink. See? Good job, guys. Football, baseball, and you're a military failure. Military operational failure. And they live in denial, and that's why they don't get cured and all that stuff. But then they cry baby about how life sucks. Doug King and Bernard LaChance. There you go, Bernard. You're the 70s hippie Woodstock in competition with probably Harry, huh? And that's how come you're Team Idiot. And that's why you're going to be insulted in all the way into the future for what you do, Bernard, by like every tech company and NASA and everybody who grew a brain, and you're the supposed superiorness that didn't grow a brain. There you go, Perlita, Team Yahoo, Karen Faust, Don Wiley. There's your civil rights protest of being different. Your team shit stinks stupid. With Joe Zillig, who fucked everything up. Have fun with your farm, Joe. He does the same thing because he couldn't win a war, so he had to rape and mutilate people because he's still pissed off about the risk game. But here you go, ladies and gentlemen. Now you get to publicly ridicule and humiliate them for as long as you want into the future. And you're a failure, Bernard, with your carny circus. It always was and always will be, because you're thieves, liars, pedophiles, cowards, trash. And they're proud of being trash. So put them in the hillbilly trash stockpile. LGBT. You guys pick all the wrong heroes, and that's why you guys don't listen to anybody and got the attitudes that you do, and that's why you're ultimate fail, and that's why you guys march around pretending to be good, great things, Brett Randy. You see the rest of the world improve and get better and healthier, while you guys get sicker and dumber because you guys like dumbass behavior. So how does your gang stuff work? The gangsters that actually learn the lessons and change their lives and help those women around them, guess what? Because not all of them wanted to be bad in the first place, Bernard. Which means, Bernard, Ellery, you come in and talk shit, thinking you're some badasses of war, the little Freeman or whatever, when really all you guys did was sleep with other people's wives and girlfriends and make them sick. And you're the dumb fuck, Bernard. You're the genetic flaw in the world.